Hello everyone, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 15 with your host, Hardtruck1. Hello. Well, I did it. I cut down all three of the trees. As you can see, I still got a couple of limbs. I got a few limbs here still from this last tree. After we get these put in the chipper, um, we'll we'll go drop the rear weight off with the tractor. We'll grab the stump grinder, we'll go ahead and grind the stumps, and then we'll start putting everything back. And speaking of chipper, I had some problems with the Komatsu wood chipper. One, trying to put these limbs in that chipper was really awkward. I mean, they'd get in a position where they would just sit there and do absolutely nothing. So they wasn't grinding or anything. So I ended up selling that truck, and I went looking for a different chipper on the internet. Now, I did not buy this one because this one's really expensive, but I did rent it. So we've rented. Yeah, you guessed it. The Beast. The heavy-duty wood chipper. I figured renting it wouldn't be too bad for doing this because you remember how big these trees were. I mean, and plus they were just a pain in the butt to put in anything. So I rented that big chipper right there, and it has been a time saver for me. So that's different. I've also been looking at a few other things for us to get into. By the way, this truck is supposed to go with it, but I told them I just needed to rent the thing itself. So I went ahead and looked at a different style forager. This is a little bit smaller forager compared to the big ones, or chopper. So that way we can think about putting corn in and chopping it, which will be quite a long way. I also looked at having a small corn combine. So this is a drag behind model. It's a 2-row, so it'll be a little bit annoying as the little chopper, but I figured if we have like a small field, like for instance, maybe we turn 3 into a field for grains and stuff. This is the head that goes with it, with the John Deere. This I looked at this one. This is also a chipper, but I didn't like this chipper compared to this one, so we probably won't even be looking at that one. Even though it's a lot cheaper, I just don't like it. Yeah, so I believe that's it. I'm looking at maybe getting a just a little runabout so that we can have the ability to run around and look at stuff when we need to. But let's get going here. Let's get these trees. Let's get the rest of these limbs to the chipper. And then we can get going on our farm a little bit. I think we've got a few things that we need to do before we can think about doing, or before we can do anything else. Trees haven't grown yet. It'll take some time for the trees to grow. When we get over here, this may be a teensy bit loud because I have all the vehicles running over here. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Off of the 2 trees, however, just the 2 trees, I've gotten a full load of wood chips out of that trailer. Let's back up a little. It's smoking. Why is it smoking? I guess it was just smoking because of the tree. But anyway, we put a... What am I putting? Oh, right. I don't remember what I was saying. What was I saying? Something about the trail. Oh, right. So pretty much, I think renting the chippers, because we're in no position to buy the chipper whatsoever. But I think having the chipper around is going to be kind of a blessing. Can I get both of these? Hopefully I can get both of these. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get both of them. Unless for some miracle. Well, I don't know if they're going to stay, but they're staying for now. They're not liking each other. But maybe we can get them over to the chopper before they decide to go ballistic. But anyway, so I think having the chopper around is going to be quite a good thing to have. But this chopper is so expensive. I mean, this thing, I mean, you've probably got a brief look at how expensive it is. Try to lift these up and go forward. There's that one. Just got to get this other one to play nice as well. Just a little with the camera so I can see. Oh, I moved the machine. Can I even reach that? I can't reach it there. Okay. What if I grab it by the twig right here? Excuse me. Nope, I didn't. What if I run around to the other side here? Pushed this in just a little. There it goes. Alrighty, so alright, so we're done with the chipping. Let's go ahead and shut this off really quickly. I'll turn that on so you guys can see. So we have B turns it off. We have X and O. Okay. Then we have C to turn off the engine. And then we hit the keypad 0 to close the controls. And there we are. We are all buttoned up. She's ready to go back. But before we do that, I'm going to really quickly go grab the stump remover. This tree limb, I believe is, oh wait, now it's got physics on it. Oh, you little jerk. I couldn't put that one in the machine. Now I gotta unfold the machine. Alright, so C starts it up. X, 0, unfold it. B starts it all up. Right. Right over here, and we'll see if we can pick this limb up. Anyway, what I was saying is this, I was trying to pick this limb up earlier, and the forks just kept phasing through it. It wouldn't even pick it up. It wouldn't even bounce it like it did just a second ago. So I pushed it up out of the way just to you know, ignore it a little bit, but it seems like it's gonna play ball, sorta. Now, maybe if I can pick it up with the pinchers. No, seems like it's still doing the same thing. Let me push it out a little further. See if I can grab the end of it now, since the end of it's actually kind of up out of the way. Claw. Ah, see? See, it just phases through the end of the claw, so it's like it's kind of there, but it's not really there. Nope. This tree limb is not here. This tree limb is physically... I mean, some parts of the tree limb are here. See, it won't pick it up because that area, that little bit right there is too small for the grapple to actually physically hold. Yeah, nope, it just doesn't want to pick it up. So, unfortunately, it's just going to have to stay there for now. I mean, I don't have the time really to worry about it. I'm thinking about adding a mod that allows me to pick some stuff up by hand. So maybe after a little while I can pick that up by hand. I know I left the chipper running, but it doesn't take that much fuel. It doesn't actually take that much fuel to let it just sit there and idle for a little while, for a minute. So, alright, so we're gonna put the So we're gonna put the front end away. Oh, I can turn off four-wheel drive. I was having to use four-wheel drive to get the do that. we can go outside here. And we'll drop the weight there. We'll turn around. Alright, now we'll go grab the stump grinder. On the way past the chipper, I'll shut it off and get it all put down to where it's in transport mode. We'll then take it back to... We'll then take it on back to the store, and then we'll just pretty much look around. We'll pretty much look around and see what we need. I'm just going to drive through the bushes, I don't care. I hate to say it, but these tractors don't seem like they are turning actually as tight as the tires suggest. What? Oh right, it's canola. Canola looks really weird. It's growing. Alright. Hop over here. Alright. Shut down. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so it's ready to go. And yes, the semi's running, but it's fine. Alright, so let's turn this guy on. Just tap the ground a couple times. Okay, that one's gone. Drive up to the next stump. Okay. Stump is pretty much gone. Drive up to the next stump. Don't want to grind it towards the cars just in case something, I mean it's not going to, but just to be on the realistic side. Alright, we're good. Go ahead and we'll take this back now. I could probably speed up the tractor now just a little bit because since we're not having to do precision work, we don't have to worry too much about speed now, other than the fact that I'll probably run into stuff this fast. Alright, we'll go put this back, we'll go park the tractor. I guess I'll just leave the weight on the tractor because we'll probably need it later. We are. Alright. Okay, so we'll go dump this first. That's quite a bit of... That's quite a bit of stuff that we got off it. I think a grand total I've got about 70,000, maybe even 80,000 liters of wood chips off of that, off of those 3 trees, which is quite cool. All right, a giant pile of wood chips. And like I said, I'm keeping the wood chips just in case, you know, another demand comes on. I mean, right now, I mean, definitely right now, we are not hurting for money per se right at the moment. Talked it over with the sawmill. Sawmill said, keep the money. Don't worry about repaying us. Just keep the money until you know, until for emergency purposes, or anything that we really truthfully need, like if we need new other piece of machinery or something that we kind of forgot or something. They said just keep the money. Don't worry about having to repay. Gotta hate this little hill. Boo! Can't see through the tree. Alright, gotta kick the differentials in. Alright, gotta lock them together. There we go. Alright. Alright, kick everything out. And then I think we'll go ahead and unhook, not get out. I think we'll unhook the trailer. And I think we'll just pull the tractor forward just a little. And then just park it right there. I think that'll be a good spot for it. Alright. So we're good there. Alright, so let's close the gate. Let's look and see what we have around the farm before I just see. It looks like we're almost full. Get our PDA out so we can check and see. Oh, we are full, so we got to go get the pallet forks. Alright, so let's do that real quick. Yay! We have our first thing of wool. Took a few days, but looks like we've got our first thing of wool. You know what? We'll just go ahead and take that on down, because there's no real sense of holding it right now. We'll just go ahead and take that on down to the we'll just go ahead and take that on down to the spinning area, the wool place. We'll just take that, yeah, we'll just take that on down to the wool place and see what we can get for it. I'm sure we'll get probably quite a bit from it. forward, pull back around, pull in. There we go. I have to do this from the cab so we can see. Looks like we're straight with it. Lower it down. Can't see what's going on. Up, too far down. Alrighty. So we'll go ahead and run this down as gently as possible. It's not gently as possible at all. Lift that up just a little more. There we go. Alright. We'll run this down. Down? Wait, hold on. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I'm going the right way. Up. Stupid van. Don't touch me, dummy. Alright, I'm sure it's not at the well. I'm sure it's not going to be at the bio plant. I'm sure it's going to be down here. Where you take... Usually on the maps there's like a spinning wheel that shows you that's where where you take the thing, but I think it's just in general this store now. Coming in, whoop. Go down this way. Yeah, right here. Here we are. Ooh, wow, we got 5,000. We got 5,000 off of those, off of that one pallet. We got almost, well, we actually almost got 5,000. We got 4,700, 4,800 off of it. That's actually not bad for a pallet of wool. In fact, that's actually rather nice, because like I said, most of the farm, the only reason why, like I said, the only reason why I'm doing this contract with the sawmill is because this is a good way to kind of supplement our farm a little bit. I'm not going to do this all the time, mind you. I mean, and the sawmill knows that. And I think what I will do is, unbeknownst to them, I think I will build the money back up, whatever he used to get started in the logging. I will build that money back up, and then I will probably repay the sawmill. I'll repay the sawmill so that way we're not in debt. We're not in debt now with them. But at just a free gratitude if we start making a little bit of money off of the farm as well as the logging venture, then I will go ahead and pay back, maybe even with a little bit of extra, pay back what the sawmill has gave us. So, alright, so now what are we doing? We're going to be getting our, we're going to be renting our cedar again. Oh, no, not cedar. We need to rent a cultivator, actually, so that we can cultivate the I don't think that one's too big for this. That one's way too big. We're gonna rent a cultivator so that we can prepare that field really quickly. So that way we can get that field ready for some trees. I think, like I said, I think when the after the first, whoa, Mr. Van, whoa, Mr. Car. So that we can get that field ready to go, so that way we can after this first batch of trees is done, we can actually just go ahead and add more trees to this. So that's the only reason why I'm actually going to cultivate this field. Otherwise, I would just not worry about it. But I need to cultivate this field really quickly so that way we don't have to worry too much about whether or not we can do the field, or when we need it, we will go ahead, we will have it prepped and ready to accept the saplings. Now I'm gonna go up here and I'm going to, oh, I forgot about that guy. Okay, I'm gonna pull up here and then I'm gonna grab the truck real quick, and we're gonna get rid of the guy. I completely forgot about this guy sitting out here still, out there still. All right, Mr. Truck. Whoa! Sometimes I think the acceleration on vehicles, I mean, it's just not even there. I mean, it's just like, sometimes I think instead of the vehicles actually just accelerating, normally, I mean, they just kind of vroom. Like there, I mean, first started out, it didn't just accelerate slow, it just like got up to speed. Alright. Pull up here. Gently back into this trailer. Okay. Alright, we'll go ahead and take this. Go ahead and take this on back. Now, I do have a couple of thoughts with this trailer. This trailer is rather large for this map, for our area that we're playing. So it's going to make like getting into certain areas kind of a little difficult because of its sheer size and plus how low it's actually sitting the ground. See, I mean, it really does sit really close to the ground, but that can't be helped because I think this is the better. This is going to be the long-term better choice for it. Because like I said, I have not seen anything else that comes remotely close to being this good. So, yeah, okay, whatever. Which is kind of odd with that vehicle because you start off with it being empty, so you have to fill it up to begin with to take and use it, and then just kind of looking right there, looking there. I have to refill it in order to. I have to refill it to return it, which is kind of weird. Whatever. Whoa, can't see. Guess I could scroll this in just a little so I could see. Alright, we'll just park the truck over here. Alright, now we're completely done with that truck. Let's go close the gate. In fact, I think we'll just close the gate. We'll just run out to the tractor because it's not that far away. Run out here. Oh, right. You know what? I'll deal with that in a minute. I'll deal with that later. I'll just take this tractor, see if I can aim at it and just push it off the map, or drive over the top of it. Okay. Just push it out of the way for a minute. Oh, there we go. It's gonna roll down to those trees. That'll be quite nice. Oh, I might have to. Now we're good. Let's say I might have to. Well, I might have to kick it into 4-wheel drive because rear tires are kind of spinning faster than. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Just out of curiosity. Okay, we're good. So yeah, so I'm kind of dreading this, putting a lot of trees on here, but that's kind of what the that's kind of what the sawmill's asking for. The sawmill's asking if we can utilize this field first for trees. I could have said no, but I went, well, you know what? They've already been really generous about giving us so much money to get started. I couldn't really say no to them, so that's kind of what we're doing. Is we're gonna basically first crop that's going to be in this brand new field is going to be some trees. Even though the trees are going to take a while to wrong way. Even though the trees are going to take a while to get started, and that's just in their nature. That's just going to be the kind of the downfall to it. Is this field is going to be tied up in trees for a while. But after the first set of trees come off of it, then we can pretty much do whatever we want to with it. with the field. So that's pretty much what I'm going. All the reason why I'm doing this is because it's like okay, yeah, I'll run a set of trees through it. I'll run some trees on it for you for a minute or for one cycle. Then after that, we can do whatever we want to with this field. I think this is going to be probably the designated corn field. So either for chopping or for grain purposes, getting the grain crop off of the corn. And speaking of chopping, I just realized I don't have the bioplant stuff covered yet. So we've got to go do that really quickly. Or did I? I really don't know if I did it or not, to be honest. So I gotta run down there. I gotta run down there and find out whether or not I've done that or not. I hope I did. First and again, I don't know if I did or not. Well, like I said, we'll have to take a trip that direction just here in a few minutes. Here in a minute, after we get done with this field. After we get done cultivating this field for the prepping of it, I'll just go drop off the cultivator, and we'll run down that direction and see if I did that. If not, I think that'll probably be the last thing I do on this episode, is just run around on top of that. If not, we'll come back to the farm. Or if I did do that, we'll come back to the farm, we'll look at the cows and the sheep, see how much stuff they've done. I might up the cows, maybe, just maybe. I might actually up the cows, since we have the money, because that, like I said, the sawmill person said that's for what. The sawmill guy instructed me that as long as I had all of the equipment, basic equipment that I needed to do trees, and I do, minus the having to rent the chipper every once in a while. We actually have all of the basic necessities that we need to run the to do trees. So he said that any of the extra money that we have after the fact can be gone towards the farm, basically. So we could actually, pick up our cedar, buy our cedar, so that way we don't have to keep renting the cedar. And just some other basic necessities that we do need on the farm. You know. So because I think we've got everything that we possibly could use on here. I could purchase a cultivator, but I think the cedar that we got also cultivates, so it doesn't matter. That's like, even right there, I could have probably used the cedar as a cultivator, because I think it acts like a liftable cultivator, so when you put it down, it'll start cultivating no matter what. I believe it just seeds. I believe you just have to turn the seeder on and off to do the seeds. But we'll do that in a minute. We'll touch bases with that stuff in a minute. And yes, I'm returning this without washing it, because I don't think we need the. We don't need to wash this. I mean, $100. Yeah, $100 is not that bad. All right, so let's go on down. We'll just drive this way since this is kind of closer. We'll go on down this direction, and we'll check the bio plant. And like I said, if I haven't done anything with the bio plant, then we'll do that, and that'll probably be it. If it has been dealt with, then we'll go back to the farm and tinker around there for a little bit. No, we didn't. Okay. Alright, so this will probably be the last thing I do. Oh, it's already compacted. I don't even have to get in there. Okay. Toggle CB aerial? What does that mean? Alright, so we'll cover that. In about 24 hours, we'll have... Oh. Oh, okay. It's the little CB antenna. Okay. Well, we don't care about that. And no, folks, I have not looked at these tractors enough to realize that... So, yeah. Alright, so... let's head back to the farm. I didn't realize that I already did all the compacting and stuff on there. It probably must have been compacting as I went on it. This van is very slow. Van, you're slow. Get out of my way. It's bad when a little tractor doing 50 kilometers is faster than the AI traffic. Alright, so I think we've got some milk to deliver, so let me go park the tractor. We'll come back and get the milk truck. We'll just make sure that all the animals are all up the fed real well and everything and stuff, because it seems like we got a little bit of time to wait. I think our canola has not came in yet. Let me just double check that with our handy dandy little portfolio here. Nope, not yet. They're kind of on the third to fourth stage of growing. So, all right. So let's run out here and grab the truck. Run out here and grab the milk truck, our milk/water truck. We'll get in and drive it this time. Alright, so this is probably the first time ever that I will actually be driving this thing. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull up here. Oh wow, that's cool. They actually simulated the brake light on the inside. Alright, let's hop out. Yep, that's pretty close. We'll get back in, gauge the PTO. Okay. Now let's see, what do we have? So how much do we absolutely have? Alright, so it says that we have 2,400 liters, and we have 2,400 liters, we have 4,200 in the tank. Alright, let's head on down to the, whoa. Let's head on down to the, and dump this off. Okay. There we are. Jiggle jiggle. Man, this is the first time I've actually been able to drive anything. Well, it's still kind of a little bit bouncy. That's why I'm not driving very well on the inside of the cab. Cool. Cool. So, that forest area that we just passed, that's one of the areas that the forestry people are seeing if they can, or the sawmill is seeing if they can get a contract for. I'm not sure if they've got a contract with it or just what. Alright, pull into here. Ready? Get hooked up, so we'll engage the PTO. What did we... I don't like it that it doesn't tell you how much you get for the milk, because it does the slow up thing. That I kind of don't like, but I guess it's thing. It's instead of a single expense, it's kind of a multitude transaction type of thing, I guess. Still don't care for it. So basically, with this vehicle, as you can see, it takes quite a few runs. It's going to take quite a few runs. If we have a large tank of fuel, or tank of milk, I mean, you know, if we're pushing, you know, a couple hundred thousand gallons of milk at a time, we're gonna have to get bigger. We're gonna have to get a lot bigger truck in order to sustain that. But you know, we get, you know, 10,000 gallons or so. I mean, this little truck will be fine. I mean, that's a couple of runs at least. You know, that's a couple of runs. Few runs. Anyway. Gauge the PTO. Alright, that's all of our milk. We'll go deliver this final little bit, and then I think unless I'm mistaken, that's probably going to do it for the video. In the next video, or in the next episode, I'll probably roll time forward off camera until the canola is ready to come in. Now, like I said, the reason why I was doing canola and stuff and some of the other grains is because, you know, we're dependent on animals to get us going, but we need some of the animals need a little bit of the grains. Like the pigs need corn and root vegetables in order for us to sustain them. So that's one thing. Another thing is that if we have to, if a great demand comes in and it's worthwhile doing, yeah, and if it's worthwhile doing, then we'll go ahead and we'll get our semi and we'll pick up what it wants and we'll go ahead and run that. And then after a while, if we can, we'll go ahead and replenish what we sold out of that. But for right now, whoa, too sharp a turn. But for right now, all we're doing is we're just kind of building a little bit at a time. You know, we're making sure we take care of our animals, making sure we have all of the necessary stuff for the animals and everything. And then we can kind of go through and do a little bit extra. Alright, so we're done with the truck. Go ahead and I gotta get out external camera to back this truck in because since I don't have mirrors, or the mirrors don't work really on this truck, I can't back it in otherwise. There we are. Alright, so let's just sit in the truck a minute. Let's see, what do we got? So according to our portfolio, or our app on our PDA, so we got 20,000 mixed rations. We got 9. So it looks like we're actually good. They could probably stand a little bit more straw, but it looks like we're actually pretty good on the cows. Now the pigs, or the sheep, sheep are good on water, sheep are good on feed, so we're good there. And we don't have chickens. We have to go to our portfolio to look at the pigs, because they're a little bit more strenuous. Okay, so we got six ready to go to market. Oh, why do we have... So our mixed rations, our maize, fruit. Okay, so our straw is what's looks like straw is what's down, but that's okay. We don't need manure. All straw is actually for manure. I don't know why we're down to 90% productivity with them. Because usually straw is not a factor. Straw is only if you want manure instead of slurry. And excuse me, I didn't mean to burp in your ear. We're going to have to give them a little bit more earth grains, or earth fruits. And we're going to have to give them a little bit more grain. Or not more grain, just more like potatoes or sugar beets or something. Probably go with potatoes because I think we got lots of potatoes. Can I squeeze that in? Or are we? Nope. Okay, so nope. So unfortunately, that's all the time I have for today. I will start. We'll probably, like I said, I'll roll time forward over off camera, so that I can take and get the crops ready. So the crops will be ready to harvest. We'll rent a combine. Probably we'll rent a small combine. And maybe a medium-sized combine and head actually. So that we can get those grain. So we can get that off. We'll keep the little trailer for right now. It's probably not going to be quite as... Well, it may actually come in handy a little bit with the, on the farm. Another note, I may actually see if I can purchase a small tractor. The reason why I'm thinking about a small tractor is, just in case, like sometimes, some of these triggers won't allow you to dump, well, obviously that one over there allows you to dump straight into the silage, into the thing. But some of them don't. Some of them don't allow you to dump straight into the triggers, and that's what I'm kind of thinking the pigs are going to do. So I may have to just have like a little shunt tractor for this trailer, just so that we can, you know, hook it up, run around, pick up the earth fruits or anything that we need for the pigs, and then just be able to pull it over and dump it. So, but anyway, that'll be for next time. I'll look at that off camera. I'll roll the time forward so that way we can just start combining. And we'll probably put these bales up because they've been sitting out here for a very long time. So, but anyway, until then, I'm Hardtruck1. This is Farming Simulator 15, and I'll see you in the next episode. Laters.